My name is Delilah, and I started with the work that I'm doing, mostly raising awareness and sharing my story and my sister's story after she was murdered last year in February in Halifax. She was studying missing and murdered Indigenous women. She was writing her thesis on the topic, and sorry. I've attended a few screenings at the House of Commons in the past couple of days. One is on the issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women on Highway 16 in BC. And Highway of Tears will be screened again at the Mayfield Theatre on Friday at 4 p.m. And there will be a Q&A at the end of the film, so we can open up dialogue and just really get everyone involved and try and come to a solution. The other was Survivors Row, which is about a few of the stories of the 500 boys, the known 500, that suffered sexual abuse, Indigenous boys who suffered sexual abuse at the hands of a cop/priest/Boy Scout leader. And there's a recognizable correlation between all of the issues we face as Indigenous people due to the umbrella of colonialism. The man who killed my sister, Blake Leggett, wrote candidly about his actions on the day my sister, Loretta Saunders, was killed. Over $800 in rent. He also wrote about wanting to kill again. What kind of society do we live in what system breeds and glorifies this sort of behavior? I think at least pushing for an inquiry, raising awareness about what impacts we're all facing and what an inquiry could accomplish is the solution. An inquiry won't solve everything because we need to do something most of us are afraid of and that we find ugly, and that's needing to examine ourselves regardless of any identity label. Don't you want to know how we contribute to our communities and why the news headlines are saturated with so many tragedies? Pushing for an inquiry would mean not only discovering why Indigenous women are more likely to go missing or die a violent death, but unearthing the skeletal remains of colonialism and how it has designed a specific role for all, regardless of ethnicity. It would mean rewriting history. And how we can change the learned behavior, in my opinion, is by teaching and learning symbiotically through personal engagement, roundtables, genuine communication, and action. That's the important thing that was raised multiple times too, is that there have been proposals of solutions and initiatives and no action. And we need to include the families and the communities affected by the many pangs of trauma left behind the consistently evolving themes of colonialism. And that's all I have. Thank you.